I would like to recognize some folks that are not speaking today. You'll get introduced to them in a moment, but there's some others here that we'd like to make sure get recognized. Belmont faculty and staff, we have Dr. Amy Crook, Vice President of Faculty Senate, right there. Thank you very much. Joe Mankowski and Maureen Bishop from the University Staff Advisory Council Executive Committee. Thank you, wherever you are. Belmont Board of Trustees, John Faison is here, I believe. Rebecca McKelvey, Harry Allen, I saw Harry back over there, right there. And Randy Smith is here somewhere, I saw him. From Metro Council, Quante Toombs, Jeff Syracuse, Tom Cash, Berkeley Allen, I saw Berkeley a moment ago. And Tom is here. And are there any members I left out that have come in since we started? Thank you very much. Along with Lang Wiseman, Deputy to the Governor and Chief Counsel, Steve Anderson, Chief of Metro Police, is here. I know I shook his hand and he didn't arrest me. Ralph Schultz, President and CEO of the Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce. William Swan, Metro Fire Chief. I know there he is right there. Thank you, sir. Yuri Kunza, President and CEO, Nashville Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I think that does. Did I leave anyone out? If I did, I apologize. Now, I'd like to welcome to the microphone our wonderful president of Belmont University, Dr. Bob Fisher.
Well, thanks, Marty, and you're right. It's another special day in the life of this university. And before I even begin with the announcement, I want to give special thanks to the people that actually make Belmont such a happening place and can pull off deals like this and just with what appears to be minimal effort, but is not. Keeps them up hours and hours. And the leadership of three teams, John Carney, Vice President, who oversees our marketing efforts, Perry Moles, who's over our development and external relations, and April Hefner, who works as a part of John's team, and Andrea Runner, who runs this event center. They've already put in hundreds, I'm not making it up, hundreds of hours preparing for this moment, and I sure appreciate all the work that all of you and your team members do. Thank you. Yeah. And I want to thank all of you for being here today. On such short notice, we wish we could have given 2 weeks' notice, then we could have filled up half of the Curb Center for this announcement, but we only got our go yesterday about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I know, and up here there's some people that made extraordinary efforts. Senator Blackburn had the day off today. Thank you for coming in on your day off. Someone else from Belmont was telling me it was her day off. Well, there you go. It's the senator's day off too. Thank you, and especially I called yesterday and got Butch Beard and Marquis Sell, and they were in New York in a record store. I don't know what they're doing in a record store together, promoting Nashville. And I said, you need to get back here. And I got a text from Butch about 3 a.m. this morning. I'm on the way to the airport. So what a special effort all of you have made, and a lot of you too. Thank you for being so quick in responding to this. But as you can see from the distinguished guests that we have today, today's announcement is an exciting one for Belmont and for the city of Nashville, and I think for the whole state of Tennessee. To help me to explain and to kick off the explanation for why I'm here today, let's see what we've got hanging behind this, if you haven't seen social media already. So right at this moment, the Commission on Presidential Debates is announcing in D.C. that Belmont University will hold the third in the series and the final debate 10 days before the election. Yeah, that's when everybody's swinging for a knockout. It'll be awesome. On Thursday, October 22nd, right out there, it will be transformed again as it was in 2008 into the scene for a presidential debate. The 2020 debate at Belmont marks our second opportunity to host this. It's the second time this has ever happened in Tennessee, and I don't need to go on. It's both times we've been privileged to host this at Belmont. It's getting harder for me to brag because I'm just so overwhelmed with gratitude and thankfulness for the opportunities that we get here. And I think that's a step up from bragging. During that season, though, 11 years ago, this campus partnered with our city and with our state government officials and countless community and business leaders to create a very safe and a very successful forum for then Senators John McCain and Barack Obama to debate the issues. We were all privileged to be on the front lines of the political process back then while engaging with a vast array of professionals and scholars. It was a great experience for all involved, especially for Belmont students and staff and faculty. And now we face that challenge again, but I think we see it as a great opportunity. Our desire to host this event, along with the countless city and statewide debates held on this campus, stems from our desire to contribute to the democratic process through civic-minded service. We don't want to simply talk about our mission to engage and transform the world. We want to live it out. And so through all of these opportunities, this university has earned a reputation that we will fight hard to hold on to, and it's a reputation that's of trust that's given to us by the citizens and the candidates alike, that they can come here, people from any party, and have a discussion, and both sides will be treated equally, and both sides will be listened to. In 2008, the town hall debate was a transformative moment for our university. It was a big deal. It changed the way we thought about ourselves. We began to think we could do anything. I mean, we thought if you can pull this off, we can do anything. And, since 2008, we've done anything over and over and over. We've doubled our enrollment. We've built $500 million in new buildings. We've added significant academic programs. It just changed the way we think. And that was a critical transformational moment for our university, and maybe even helped our city along the way in transforming the way it thought and way people thought about our city. And while we have an extraordinary team of people who give their very best to Belmont every day, I just joined Chairman Dickens in expressing my thanks to God for the blessings as when you watch It's a Wonderful Life, count my many blessings. That's what we count, and it's not a wonderful life. What's the play? Count your blessings. It's what? A White Christmas. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, and our students performed White Christmas. So
It does snow in a wonderful life.
yeah, but that's a whole dark story. White Christmas, but that's where you count your blessings, and we're certainly counting them. I think I speak for everyone at Belmont University when I say thank you to every person in this room, every one of you, who has extended your support on our behalf and has assisted us with this bid. And this room is just filled with people who've earned our gratitude. And with that said, let me start with our speakers who we're especially grateful to today. And let me bring up our first speaker, our mayor, John Cooper.
Congratulations. So, wow, what a great event for Nashville. Thank you, Belmont, for putting Nashville once again on the world stage. Now, this is an event really started in 1960. And every one of these debates has been watched between 60 and 80 million people. So it's going to be a great moment for Nashville. I believe there are on the order of 2,000 journalists that come. And I want to thank our police department and Chief Anderson and Chief Swan and the fire department and Butch Spiriton and our Visitors Bureau, because it's going to be a whole lot of work to do this right, but Nashville has shown it can be successful. Now I want to thank council people, Toombs, Allen, Cash, and Syracuse. And really, I want to just take a personal moment to say I've had the great experience of being part of a forum at Belmont. I did 3 of these during the campaign. It was incredible. The people were incredible. And I will say it was so remarkably well done. I worried that too much effort was being done on the behalf of the mayoral candidates, and talking to people, they said, oh, well, we're really practicing for the big one. We're really practicing for the big one. And you got it. And you got it. And Nashville is grateful that you did, and I'm grateful to all the students and the faculty who have been practicing for the big one, because it's going to be that big for Nashville going forward. And I want to thank Belmont for its great partnership with the city. And to the city, let's get excited, because we're going to be playing a big role in world history coming up next year, all due to Belmont University. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Cooper. And now let me welcome Mark Ezell to the stage. Mark is the Commissioner of Tourism and tourism and for the state of Tennessee. Mark, please come and say a few words on behalf of the governor.
Thank you, Bob. Yes. Wow, I am so excited to be here, and what a day, what a blessing. Such a prestigious institution, a vibrant city, and together they have provided such a tremendous opportunity for the great state of Tennessee, and we are grateful for all the work that has gone together. Because once again, Belmont writes history and provides an important national debate that benefits our state. And we really, really say thank you. On behalf of Governor Lee, Deputy Governor Wiseman, it's our honor to be here. Ken Burns just spent the last month telling tens of millions of people about country music and Tennessee, because we've got such a rich and storied history that people want to know about us. Well, and we are known for our worldwide, we're known all across the world for our hospitality. That doesn't even include Elvis, Dolly, and Jack, and all the brands that make up Tennessee. Well, what better way than this debate to showcase our state on this global stage here at Belmont? And in 2008, when those more than 63 million people witnessed, they got to see not only this great city, but our wonderful state. The journalists that will come to Tennessee will spread the message, and that is so important to driving tourism and economic development for our state, and we're excited to be a part of it. I wanted to share with you from Governor Lee's letter of support that was in the debate application. 3 quotes. As a longtime member of Belmont's Board of Trustees, I have complete confidence in this institution in making this bid be successful. And I fully endorse bringing a presidential debate once again to our capital city of Nashville. And then remarking on how Belmont recently had hosted the gubernatorial debates in his own campaign, what people from Tennessee think about debate, when people in Tennessee think about debates, they think about Belmont. So, Dr. Fisher, Chairman Dickens, way to go. Mayor Cooper, Butch, the chiefs, we are so excited that you again have taken the volunteer state and have put it on the map, and we are ready to support you. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mark. And again, thanks for that early morning departure. What a special effort. And now let me welcome another person who I've already alluded to giving up a personal day, which I think probably doesn't come real often, but I'm honored to introduce our Senator Marsha Blackburn.
Thank you. And I am absolutely thrilled to be here. And instead of the movie White Christmas, I think Belmont should be the little university who could. You know, I remember when Bob said, "Oh, we're going to make an application for a debate." And this was for their first debate, that 2008 debate. And we all thought, this would be great, and if they don't do it this time, well, there'll be another time that they can maybe make this happen. And then when Belmont said, "We need your support, we're going to try again." Of course, we were there because Belmont did such a great job. The first time they had the opportunity to show they had the ability to host a national debate with a national stage with a worldwide viewing audience. And they did it so well. And the city worked beautifully to make this happen. And I think that it is nothing short of remarkable that the final debate, the one that will take place once early voting has started in Tennessee, and everyone is in the process of making those final decisions, then all of that attention, not just in Tennessee, but around the country and around the world, will be directed right here. So it is tremendously exciting to stand with Belmont and to stand ready to work in partnership at the local, state, and federal level, and with Democrats and Republicans all working together to make certain that this is going to be a memorable and remarkable debate. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Our next speaker also, I don't know about your travel plans, Jim. I don't know how much trouble it was for you. So, but I'm glad it wasn't an imposition for you. But please welcome Congressman Jim Cooper.
My three favorite words are another Belmont miracle. This has happened so many times. Marty and Bob have pulled so many rabbits out of a hat. I don't know if you call them a herd of rabbits or what, but it's a lot. And I love this miracle. No one's really talked to the students yet, and I'd like to focus on you. This is your opportunity to see national politics up close. This is probably the most important presidential election ever. So much is at stake. And young people have a role in this. First, as voters, because we changed the whole Constitution so that 18-year-olds could vote. And pitifully few young people take advantage of that opportunity. In our office, on a bipartisan basis, we've had Project Register to lift Tennessee up so that we're no longer among the worst states in America in terms of voter participation. So we have a lot of work to do in that regard. But also think about participating yourselves, not just as a voter, but in the process. Here with me today is a Belmont graduate and a current graduate student at Belmont. And she is probably the one indispensable person in my office. More indispensable than I am. Her name is Katie Feldhaus, and she's right over there. Katie, if you could raise your hand. She hates publicity. And at my front desk is an intern who's a current Belmont student, Caroline Littlepage. And Caroline is totally awesome. We don't know if she's indispensable yet, but she's awesome. So, Caroline, if you could raise your hand. Yeah. Belmont makes good things happen. Belmont makes history happen. And we are seeing it right here, right now. This is going to be an amazing lead-up period to this debate. And I'm so thankful that Nashville and Tennessee are being showcased. I'm even more thankful that Tennessee values will be showcased. Thank you.
And again, one of our early morning travelers or late night travelers, whichever we prefer, Butch Spearden, who is the leader of our Nashville Visitors and Convention Corporation, who has already helped us immeasurably in getting this debate done. His staff has helped in so many ways, but as we know, the work's really just starting, Butch, and we so appreciate your help, and I would invite you to come and say a word to the crowd, too. Thank you.
You would think my board chair would know the name of our organization. So I'm going to work on that. We're going to get that. And you get a pass today. It is a great day for Belmont, for Nashville, and for Tennessee. And I want to start by Dr. Fisher has handed out a lot of gratitude and accolades. This man has had a passion and a vision for both the university and hosting another debate. So the same passion that went into '08, probably in November of '08, was rekindled. And he has been steadfast to bring a debate back to Nashville. So you deserve a ton of credit. Thank you. This is a big deal. And we've made a lot of important, serious comments. But let me tell you just how big a deal it is. At the conclusion of the '08 debate, I think that was on a Thursday night, that following Saturday Night Live opened up with live from Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee, in a skit. So it continued to pay dividends. It has continued to pay dividends in our ability to book other events. Our position as a city in hosting from Stanley Cup playoffs and the draft and CMA Music Fest and July 4th, our police and our fire department are second to none in this country. And when it comes to hosting an event and making it safe, we are ready. We look forward to working with you. Couldn't be more excited, could not be more proud of you, Belmont, Nashville, and the state of Tennessee. Thank you all.
Well, Congressman Cooper, I appreciate you referring to our students and the voting responsibility. I now want to introduce the president of our Student Government Association, Megan Hickok, who, by the way, Megan, I know you have some prepared comments, but also tell them about voter registration at Belmont. We just talked about that. Welcome, Megan.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, as President Fisher mentioned, voter registration was widely successful here at Belmont. A few weeks ago, actually, I think it was September 18th, we had a voter registration drive. We blasted some music in one of our school buildings, and we had hundreds, I am talking hundreds of students come out to register to vote. And it was so successful, we're going to be doing another one here at the end of October. So if we can just give it up for those students. I'm so proud of that. Getting on to my prepared comments, as President Fisher said, I'm Megan Hickok, the student body president here at Belmont University. We are so excited to have the privilege of hosting one of the 2020 presidential debates at our campus. Our student community is full of engaged students who are passionate about the world around them. Our Student Government Association is just one example of how we put a focus on collaboration and discussion in order to solve the problems our communities face. While engaging in our communities may mean different things for each and every one of us, what can unite us is the opportunity to gain political awareness and promote political involvement. It is not enough to simply observe, nor is it enough to work without vision. Awareness and involvement are equally important. I know that we share this appreciation of political awareness and involvement with our many political organizations on campus. However, this debate isn't just for the political enthusiasts. It's for each and every one of us. It's for the over 8,400 students that come from all 50 states and more than 36 countries. We know that our campus is uniquely positioned to host this debate in a manner that engages all citizens and encourages participation in our political process. As a university that values inquiry and service, we are honored to facilitate this very important conversation during which both candidates will provide their vision for this country, society, and world. I hope all students, future, present, and past, know that just like these candidates, you can truly go from here to anywhere, including the White House. Thank you.
And I think any current candidate is thankful that Megan's probably about 10 years away from her own run for the White House. Yeah, no, she's ready. Wow, what an awesome presentation. Thank you. And as you spoke, I'm just struck by what I recall last time. It was really, for me, kind of the best feeling I've ever had at Belmont was the way our faculty, our staff, and our students pulled together to make that such a success. It was almost like a team building session, except it was way beyond any trust falls you could ever imagine. And before I close out today, I want to express my personal gratitude to the Commission on Presidential Debates and Janet Brown and their entire staff for what they've done. They've trusted us again with a really important partnership and an important event. And frankly, I think they've trusted us with the most important one, and I'm so grateful to them for doing that. I thank all of you for being here, and if any of the media would like to do individual interviews with any of our speakers or anyone else, we're going to do that where? We'll do that probably right up here. We're going to do a quick photo with this group before everybody gets dispersed, and then we'll invite the media if they'd like to do interviews. Thank all of you so much for being here today, and pump it up. Let's go.